Hi, my name's Tyler Gordon, Complex Precision Technology Manager here at Bain Welker Equipment. And today we're going to go over some of the spring startup things we need to do on our self-propelled sprayer to get ready for spring. Okay, so in the Viper 4 display within your Patriot or Miller sprayer, we've got kind of a new layout for 24, new software. So it may look a little different than what you're used to, but things have changed a little bit. You've got your administrator tab here across the top with what they call the hamburger menu, and this is going to get you into some of your system manager, file manager, be able to do remote support if you have your Slingshot subscription active. So that's going to be your administrator tab with the hamburger menu there. Down at the bottom, you're going to see your map view, which is we're up here now. So if you have your file structure built into here with all your field boundaries and things like that, your field boundaries will be visible on this screen. So you could actually click on a boundary and open a job from there. The UT screen is going to be all of your different ISO functions that are built into the sprayer. So you've got your steering, your boom height, your application, spray control, your Slingshot. In this case, this sprayer has the visual guidance system, the VSN system on it. So the UT tab is where you'll be able to see what different applications you have there. This would be crucial on a spring startup. You know, you're firing up the machine, going through everything to make sure that all of your different modules that you need to do for that sprayer to run properly are installed on the machine. We don't have an issue with one, you know, hey, something was there last year that's not there this year. So be good to go to the UT screen, make sure everything is there, and then you'll be able to run through each one of these tabs to make sure that they're connected to the system and functioning properly. Another thing you need to do when you first get in the machine, basically every time you get in the machine, is this top bar across here, these indicators here in the top right. So the first one is ISO bus with a green check. That basically says that, hey, I'm online with the machine, talking with the machine, everything's good. If this is yellow or red, you're going to be having a potential issue that you need to look into and see what's going on. And like I said, these are just indicator lights, kind of like what's on your car. So, you know, service engine light's on, we need to go see why it's on. These are kind of the same way. The next two are your Slingshot subscription. So you've got machine to machine, kind of telematics piece here with the second icon. The third icon is going to be your Slingshot connectivity with like the Slingshot modem. So it's got an active connection, it's connected. You'll be able to do like your remote support, over there updates of software, and also it ties back to the machine to machine. So the next tab is just forward or reverse direction. That just tells you what direction you're moving. And then the next tab here is your GPS. So in this example, we have no GPS because it's got a X in it. You'll also see yellow, which is a caution state, and then green would be a positive. You've got good GPS. You're ready to go to the field. So anytime I start up a sprayer, I leave it set 5 minutes. Make sure, number one, my ISO is green. If I've got Slingshot, make sure it's turned on and active so my files are getting transferred over the cloud. And then the third thing is making sure that I have good GPS. So those are really good things to look at when you start up, along as with your UT screen here to make sure that all of your modules are online. Another big question that comes up a lot in the spring and the fall is how do I get rid of my old jobs? So under the administrator tab, we can go into our file manager, and then within the file manager we have all of our job files. Now this is crucial if you've installed boundaries or uploaded boundaries or prescriptions, things like that to your sprayer, that we need to make sure and go to this funnel and choose the file type that we want to remove. So we'll scroll down and find job files, because that's the only thing we'll want to delete. We want to leave our AB lines and our maps and things like that in there. So there's jobs. We'll click on jobs, hit our back arrow, and then it'll show the jobs that are in here. So we just have one job in here today. If we want to remove those, we can either go individually with the arrow next to the job, or the double arrow at the top will push all those jobs to the right. And then at that point we can hit the trash can on the right hand side. It'll ask if you want to permanently remove those. You do yes, and that will delete those jobs off of the machine. So with a Slingshot activation, you're going to have those jobs on your Slingshot account, or you can push them to, you can push them to a thumb drive as well, USB stick, and then delete them. But this is how you wipe those jobs off. That way when we go back to our job screen, you'll see that none of our jobs are in this right hand list or anything there. So basically we've wiped that display clean, so we can start our new year there. So file maintenance is important. There's only so many gigabytes that are able to be used as storage on here, so wiping those jobs out yearly. That way you can recreate them in the new season. So those are just some kind of tips and tricks that I like to tell guys that they need to do when starting up their sprayer for the year.